Hi, friends. Good to have you back. It's Mrs. John Holt. Welcome to Diction class. Remember the rules? Speak right, spell right, pronounce right. Now let's get it started.
We're learning together, you and I. Learning together, step by step, hand in hand, no secrets kept. Exploring.
In today's class, we're going to be talking a little on the 44 sounds in English language. And you know what? From these 44 sounds in English language, we're going to be talking on one sound that confuses people. People tend to sound it exactly the way it is seen from the 26 letters of the alphabet. Now, remember, we are talking about a sound from the 44 sounds in English language. 44 sounds in English language, one sound that gets people confused. Which sound are we talking about here? The sound looks like this from the 26 letters of the alphabet. And then it also looks like this from the 44 sounds in English language. But did you know that they don't sound the same? Let's make it a little bit clearer. Remember, we said from the onset that we are talking about the 44 sounds in English language. Now, from the 44 sounds in English language, we have 24 consonants and 20 vowels. Now, from the 26 letters of the alphabet, we have 21 consonants and 5 vowels. Coincidentally, we are talking about a sound that confuses people. Coincidentally, the sounds come from the consonants. From the 26 letters of the alphabet, this sound comes from the 21 consonant sounds we have. Now, from the 44 sounds in English language, this sound also comes from the 24 consonants we have from the 44 sounds in English language. So it's time to talk about how they both sound from each of these consonants. The 21 consonants that we have from the 26 letters of the alphabet, then the 24 consonants we have from the 44 sounds in English language. First of all, let's take from the 24 consonants. This is a sound here, and we have it yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now keywords example. You can find it in the word student, 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 cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. The first, student, cucumber. Okay, now remember, it's not how the regular English speakers pronounces it. Okay, we often hear people say cucumber or cucumber. Okay, please, that's wrong. Totally wrong. So the right pronunciation for this particular word is cucumber. Cucumber. Take note of the E sound there, okay? Cucumber. Now, because we have E in the middle of the pronunciation, in the middle of the spelling, that's what gives us Q, okay? If you notice the colon in front of the eel, that tells you that it is a long sound, okay? So we are having cucumber, cucumber, okay? Cucumber. That's the sound there. Okay, now for students, you will also find it the students in the middle of the spelling of this word. Okay, students. Please, it is not called students. Okay, that's too hard. Okay, it is not called students. It is not students. Please take note of this pronunciation. It is students. Students. So that's it for the E sound that comes from the 24 consonants that we have in English language completely. Now we go to the 26 letters of the alphabet. Remember, we said it also comes from the 21 consonant sounds we have. Okay, we have it sounded J, like you're teaching the nursery section, J. Okay, J. That's the sound, J, J. Now, words examples, we have jets, jets. We also have jog, jog, jog. So you see the difference? Difference in pronunciation of the words, different in the sounds. There are one sound, but different ways of sounding them. And when you look at the words that carries this sound, different pronunciation. You wouldn't say yet. Okay, that's if you want to say jet. You wouldn't say yet. That's because Mrs. John Holt says the sound is yeah from the 44 sounds in English language. That is the 24 consonants that we have from the 44 sounds in English language. Got it? Conclusively, I would like to remind you of one of the statements we made here in the diction class. We talked about English language in general. English language can be technical, but very easy to understand if you put your mind, put your heart in it. Remember to always speak right. Speak right at all times, most especially if you have the little ones amongst you. Speak right as a mother. Speak right as a father. Speak right as an uncle. Speak right as an auntie. These ones are looking up to you. I hope you enjoyed today's class with Mrs. John Holt. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.